Good morning, Shanda. How are things going in your master's classes?
They are going really well.
That's great. I was wondering if you have done any research on game-based learning in homes. We are thinking about making a program available to our families and we wonder if it is worth the investment.
Actually, I have. I just read an article for a hot topic assignment I have coming up. It was a research study done on a program called Catch-Up Literacy in the UK. The study involved 6 families that all had a student at least 2 grade levels behind in reading. In most cases, it seems that children that are behind in reading suffer from low self-esteem, which only makes it harder for them to catch up.
Did the parents involved in the study take an active role?
For the most part, they did. The article stated that a child's achievement is related to the parent's attitude about learning. Parents working with their kids in this study seemed to have a pretty large impact. For some it was just the bonding time spent together, and for others it was a chance for parents to see where their kids were really struggling. One of the other things I found interesting in this article was that parents view technology as playing and have a hard time relating it to learning. I think that if we do implement this program at our school, it will be important to stress to parents that playing is a way for students to learn. In this study, the games were designed to entertain kids with fun graphics, characters and competition while giving the students practice on skills. The challenge of beating their own score created a repetition that helped them to become more fluent readers.
So, did the game in this study just improve fluency?
No, not at all. Kids that have a hard time decoding words just spend time thinking about comprehending what they read. The author stated that students were able to focus on understanding while reading instead of what the words were. So, this program helped with fluency and comprehension.
It is interesting how fluency really affects other parts of reading. Was there any downside or difficulties with the program?
After about 3 weeks, the students began to lose interest in the game. But, this did seem to be because of user error.
What do you mean?
Well, all of the programs came with an instruction manual that instructed how to get the most from the game. Parents did not take the chance to read it, and so they missed out on some important points. What the researchers found was that many of the students kept repeating the same games or playing them at random. When they would randomly choose games, they would come across ones that were too hard and they did not feel successful. The parents stated that they wished the games were more intuitive to what the student needed. Had the parents read the manual, they would have discovered that if they start in the correct place, it would have steered them in the right direction. So I think that if we decide to do game-based learning with our families, we would need a training session for parents and students to make sure they get the most out of it.
Wow! You really seem to be learning a lot in your class.
Yeah, I really think I am.
You know what? You deserve a raise for working so hard.
Thanks.